Hello, hello, hello. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're all doing well. Back again. Once again, another day zero video. Another day zero video. And the relapse was a choice, was a decision. It was my choice, bad one. Once again, can't blame it on anything. I wasn't going through any stress in life, no depression, no anxiety. Life was good. I was happy. Things were going well. The streak that has just ended, I had at some point one of, if not the happiest, then definitely top 5, top 3 happiest days of my life. There were a lot of positive things going on, a lot of good things, life moving forward, right? Lost weight, started posting on my YouTube channel again. Moving forward on my therapy course, 75% complete. Life was looking good. Confidence again, self-esteem was going up, feeling happier throughout the day. Spiritually connected to friends, having good times with friends, with family. Life, it was going good, and it was possible to continue on that journey. I want to make that clear, that me giving into the urges was, it's a failure, man. It's a shame, because it literally was just boredom and high lust. That's it. No, I'm stressed, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, my job fired me, I broke up with a girlfriend, or nothing. Just boredom and high lust and wanting to go back to porn more than I wanted to continue. Which has been the case for me so many times. I've drawn the line in the sand, like it's time to start a new streak, day zero, move forward, no more PMO. So many times. And I always cross them. I haven't been the person that goes the distance, that keeps going, despite all the urges and the temptation and everything. The desire for the porn has been immense. It's been so high and so heightened. I'm still perceiving so much value in it that the negative consequences of being back here on day zero making this video, at the time, they look small. The desire has been so high. I've been recording how many videos going on about, go back through the other days on this streak. I'm going through urges, I'm going through urges, I'm going through urges. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. But I don't believe that many urges is such a great thing. Well and good when I weather the storm and I go through them. But having the desire that high, to me, I believe that indicates something is wrong. That even if the desire is high, but the desire to be free is higher, that's enough to continue. It's enough to continue the journey. But when every day away from PMO feels like a loss, like a huge sacrifice, that is not easy peasy method. That's not freedom model. That's not the effortless method. It's, what am I even following at that point? Even the willpower method, at some point, you're supposed to be all right. It's supposed to get easier. It's supposed to get easier. How has he moved forward nearly 50 days and it's still as difficult as like the first week or so? I could be wrong, but I have a lot of blind spots. But to me, what's very clear for me, from my perspective, is let me work on killing this desire. Let me work on getting rid of it. Like, to bring it down. Because the areas where I have had some success in the past was when the desire was low. It was when I didn't want it all that much. When I first started this channel, the very beginning, years ago at this point, years ago, and I was going up to 250. Yeah. I wasn't battling urges every day. I wasn't. I wasn't, oh, this is so hard. I'm really dying out here. No. It wasn't like that. There were moments of temptation, some of which I faltered, but it wasn't a daily battle. Over time, when I made it to 90 or 120, I was more motivated to quit. I really wanted out. And that was higher than the desire to go back to PMO. Even last year, when I made it over 70 days again, for the first time in a long while, I was more motivated. And I wasn't going for daily urges. Now, to combine that with the mentality where when the urge actually comes, that I weather the storm like I do sometimes. I don't know what you would say in terms of a percentage, but to weather strong urges on a daily until reach the end where I eventually give in. To combine that kind of mindset with the guy who's barely experiencing any desire, and then, okay, it pops up on one day, and then I just hold firm. I hold firm. This will pass. We're going to get through this, and then just go back again. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want to be a new man. Like, I believe it's possible to have the desire lifted. I want to prove that someone as addicted and lustful as me can change. I believe anyone can change. I believe that I can get to a year, to 2, to 1,000 days, to 5 years, to 10, to 20, to be done, to just be done with this PMO thing and not be there holding onto the cliff by my teeth, that I'm just absolutely getting tornado thrown around by urges for years. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I believe it's possible to be done and to want to be done and to have a much lower, I believe it's possible for the desire to be gone. To be gone. I don't want PMO anymore. I'm not battling urges. I'm not in the the mix of it. And one of the ways I believe will help with dealing with that desire, focusing on what the future will look like if I continue to PMO like this. If I'm still on day 0 a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, then my life looks like a hellscape, because 31 years old this year, all right? When I was 18, When I turned 18, I wrote on that journal. I was journaling back then. I wrote in my journal, I'm 18 now. This is it. I'm not doing PMO anymore. I even made a little joke in my journal that, as the guy who's legally allowed to watch porn now, I'm not going to. I'm done. I remember saying, I'm 20 now. I'm definitely done. I'm not going to be here. I remember being 25. I'm definitely done. I'm not going to be here. 30. I'm 31 now. Right? How is it that I'm here? It's not paying attention to that. The fact that every act of going back to PMO is voting for being the guy who continues to PMO 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, hideous life, not married, still living in my parents' house, minimum wage job, obesity, not achieving any of my goals, not feeling spiritually fulfilled or connected or fulfilled in any sense of the word. Miserable life, mate. Miserable life. I don't want that. And that is the end result of me even going to some Cardi B or Nicki Minaj music video. That's the end result. Leave that alone. In the face of that, I believe the desire can come down. Like, nah, man. Is that music video worth you being on day 0, 5 years from now, forerunner? Is it worth that forerunner? The answer is no. The answer is no. That can be enough to kill the arousal. I believe it's possible. And that is what I'm working towards right now. From today, from this day 0, I've deleted the porn that I downloaded. I've cleansed the browser. I deleted the account on the porn site and all that stuff. I didn't view a thing. It was day 0. Day 0, and I treated it I treated it seriously, clean. No. Let's be done. Cut the binging short. Cut everything. Just be done. It's time for a new start. It's time to change permanently. It's time to be done. This is not what God wants for my life. It's not what I want for my life. It's not what my family wants. It's not what my friends want. Me to be constantly on day 0. This is not what my future self wants. It's not what my past self wants. It's not what I want. I'm done. So we begin again. We go again. Day 1 tomorrow. God willing. Brothers and sisters, we can all do this. Peace.